Hello, everyone. We are live. We are live. Welcome to Tuesday Leadership Insight, where we are going to jump in and just dive into a few topics. It's all going to be about broken rung and career advancement. Listen, most of us are used to hearing the glass ceiling. Well, there's this thing I was reading about, and it's called the broken rung. And that is something that we are going to dive into. However, with that being said, I am going to deviate. So I want you to know next week we will be talking about the broken rung, and you really want to hear about it. You want to understand it. Again, we're used to hearing the glass ceiling, but there is something called the broken rung where women, especially career women, we are getting lost right before it's like between getting your job and that supervision level, we're getting lost right there. And that is actually hindering a lot of our progress. And I definitely want to make sure that you all are aware of it, and so that your progress won't be impeded. And not just that, you can also highlight and let other career women know what's going on. We really have to be so intentional, not just about ourselves, it's also about empowering others. And so I implore you, when you have a space and you have the opportunity to pour into others, do it. Stop keeping the information to yourself. Share. Sharing is really caring. Now, I say all that. I'm going to ask my team, do not let me go over, because y'all know I can get to talking. Don't let me go over 15. My team is laughing. Don't let me go over 15 minutes, because I want to do a shift. And that shift is, I'm tired, you all. And so I've had an extremely long day. I've had an extremely long weekend. If you know me, I am very transparent. And one thing that I wish leaders did more. And so I'm doing it for you. So I'm going to model it for you. So if you're a leader, you can model this to your people. Aspiring leaders, this is one of the practices that I wish more people do. What happens is you all will tell your team, listen, team, I want you to be all about your mental health, and I want you to take time off. But dang it, you all barely take time off. You all stay on longer than your employees, and you model the total opposite. And so you're asking your employees, and this is very near and dear to me, you're asking your employees to step away from the computer, but you won't step away from the computer. You need to model what you're preaching. They are watching. They are watching you. They are looking. Is she taking leave? Does she ever take leave? Okay, well, does she ever say anything when she's coming back about the what time she had? Did she have fun? What did she do? These are things sometimes we have to make sure that we are modeling the behavior that we want the people around us to have. And so it's so imperative. Listen, your mental health is imperative. I could have very well just said, hey, let's put up a sign. We will be back next week. I think it's more important for me to come on to say your mental health. And when I say I'm tired, it's nothing more. It's nothing more. However, we have people out here who are struggling. They are struggling. They're having issues at home. Then they're coming to work and they're coming to work trying to push all those issues out. And you see that Sally is slipping in her work. And yet, are you asking Sally what's going on? And so it's so important that we do these things. And so I say all that to say, and yes, I'm asking my team, keep me on track, because we're not going past 15 minutes just because I want to honor myself. I want to honor you all. But I think it's important that we have that discussion that really there are things going on. People are watching what you're doing and what are you displaying. So if you want your team to have good mental health, dare I say, I implore you to make sure as a leader, as an aspiring leader, that you are doing what you need to do for your mental health. That means if you need to take a day off, by golly, take a day off. Now, I say that, and I'm saying, now listen, if you take a day off every other day, that's a whole different dynamic, a whole different thing. That is not what I am saying. I am saying if you haven't taken a day off in the past month, think about taking a day off. If you haven't taken a day off in 2 months, listen, take a day off. And to me, that means that you're not taking days off outside of your regular days off. So definitely, people, your well-being. Are you exercising? Are you eating healthy? These are the things that we want for others, but yet we don't necessarily have these conversations. Are you doing those things? Are you doing what you need to do to be the best version of yourself? And if you're not, it's okay. You have an opportunity right now, right where you are, to start. Okay, you have an opportunity to start. And so tomorrow, if y'all haven't taken leave in 2 months, please tomorrow when you go in, put in some leave. And when you're tired, it is okay to say, I am tired, okay? And then get some rest. And so, what I'll be doing for the rest of this evening is literally that. I am going to enjoy some quiet time with my husband, and I'm going to get in the bed to get some rest. And so, that is why we are here. Listen, I also want to emphasize, please join me next week because you really want to know all about this broken rung. You don't want, this is an opportunity for you to excel. This is an opportunity for you to get in somebody else's ear. Maybe there's someone else that you know that is in the workforce. You don't want them to be stuck. And so it's no longer just about, oh, this glass ceiling. There is the broken rung. And that again is between when you're starting your career and then that move to supervisor. And some of us are getting stuck right there. So let's get unstuck and let's teach others to be unstuck. So join us next week and boom, boom, boom. See my team, my team. You didn't have to remind me of 15 minutes. You all join me next week, the same time, and we are going to get into the broken rung. And you all have a fantastic evening, a fantastic day, just depending on which time or what time zone you're catching us in, or if you're catching the replay. But definitely, please take time out for you. Model the behaviors that you want those around you to model. You all take care. See you next week.